Mexican student. I'm studying animation and digital art at the Swinburne University of Technology in Melbourne. When it comes to the community, I cannot lie, it's definitely been a lot tougher to find a footing within the community here. Like, I do not know if that's because of the cultural shock or if it's because, well, I mean, I got here to a brand new environment to, start a social group from the ground up, but it's definitely felt like a much harder time than it is in Mexico, just to make friends. And the fact that there's only one class of every subject a week definitely doesn't help when it comes to that.
Actually, when I came here, I figured that my roomie was from Mexico too, and then I have this other friend from Mexico, and yeah, well, I have like 5 more friends from Mexico here at Swinburne, but also I started going to church because I'm Christian, and then there they have like small groups for people. I subscribe onto a Latin group.
I have a lot of Mexican friends, and it's so weird because when I go to a restaurant, usually I find one Mexican at least.
I did wind up sticking with it's a very small group of Mexicans, but I feel like I've formed a really strong connection with them because, well, we are all experiencing this brand new experience, completely different thing, just so far away from home. So I feel like that really drew us together as a friend group from the very beginning. It's a small community, but it's a really strong and really welcoming community.
Probably the challenges would be like be far from my family. Like, I don't know, I really miss them, and my only cultural things that I'm used to is so different here in Australia.
It's overall just a matter of that whole social part of the experience, just being in isolation to begin with. Like, I didn't come with any of my friends from Mexico, so having to start a social circle from the very beginning has definitely been the biggest challenge, I feel like.
I think missing my family was the difficult part at the beginning because I was used to seeing them like all the time and being there with my mom and getting to home and to eat with them and stuff. Like, I think learning to be alone has been the most difficult challenge, maybe. I think food is the most I miss from Mexico.
The food, definitely the food.
I have seen some Mexican restaurants. We actually have like a few of them just outside, but I haven't tasted any of the Mexican food. Like, the closest thing that I've gotten to Mexican food is a Taco Bell, which is technically not Mexican food, it's really just Tex-Mex, right? I cannot imagine just being like completely alone here, having absolutely nobody to turn to. It would be even more isolating than it already is.
I think finding people that speaks the same language as you is like some kind of relief because you don't have to think in English.
It has helped me to still have a connection with my country and to not be alone in a country that I don't know anything about it.
It's no good coming to a foreign country just to study. Like, the social part of it is definitely important as well.